Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it might be in your location. God is good. So we here back again. The first stream today was shaky. We got disconnected for some reason. So let's try the second one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all the good stuff. You can also call if you want to participate to the show. So we have topics. The biggest one being Kylian Mbappe trending. Where Kylian Mbappe is gonna go next season. And then we have topics everywhere. Manchester United new ownership. And then of course all kind of transfer news that we have. Chelsea trying to sell their 600 million players. Arsenal trying to make some smart decisions on the market. They're about to get Declan Rice. And all that. Manchester United probably still waiting for the new owners so they can start cooking, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's go and start talking about stuff. So Fabrizio Romano, as you can tell here, we're gonna go through kind of headlines in general before we start focusing on one specific topic. So in general, he has Kylian Mbappe, of course. Everybody knows and everybody's sick and tired of this. Jordi Alba is now in active negotiation to join Inter Miami. Oh, it's a concrete possibility. Alba has 2 proposals from Saudi. He has made no final decision yet. Player will assess his options and decide in the next weeks. Okay. Jordi Alba might be joining Mr. Messi in the MLS. Milan Skriniar will officially become new PSG player in July after signing a pre-contract in January. Skriniar will join on 4-year contract. It will be valid until 2027. Skriniar, Asensio, Ugarte, and King Lee and Chen Du. So PSG really are building a completely different team. They are staying away from big names, big stars. They might have 1 star in the team and that's it, not many. But Mbappe wanna leave, so he can leave, but PSG are building a great team. They might even do better than when Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe were there. So I think they finally understood that it's, it doesn't give anything in terms of football. It just gives you a lot of attention and business, but that is not what fans want. Fans care more about the business, about the football side instead of business. So it's a lot of noise outside. Hope that everything is, you can hear me properly. But outside it's just cutting the lawn and all kind of equipment outside. So it's kind of noisy. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're gonna continue reading some headline here from Mr. Romano. Rangers are set to complete the deal to sign Sam Lammers. I don't know him that much. And this is another headlines about PSG signing Mr. Kang In Lee. So we're gonna call him Lee. Kang In Lee. So they are getting another brother from Korea here, PSG. I never really heard of him, but he completed his main part of the medical. Final details being sorted out with Mallorca. So he was playing in La Liga, huh? So somebody scouted him and decided to bring him to PSG, which is good. Also in the plan of marketing, because this is opening themselves to the Asian market, South Korea. You know how many people will be watching PSG because of brother here, Mr. Lee? So many people are gonna be watching. So I haven't even finished yet reading headlines from Mr. Romano. Why did I switch? Okay, so Luka Modric is tempted to go to Saudi. He's been offered a lot of money. And after that, he might stay as a coach. He might coach one of the clubs over there. So the future is already there, planned in Saudi if he goes. But Real Madrid also, I think they gave him 1 more year extension. I don't know if he already signed or not. But even if he signed, he might say, no, I am leaving. Give number 10 to Mbappe or something, and then go to Saudi, get money. You have nothing to prove, brother. You made it to the final of the World Cup for your country, the semi-final of the World Cup for your country, won all kind of trophies with Real Madrid. I mean, probably it's time for you to go and get the money. Go get the money, my brother. Go get the money, Mr. Luka Modric. Rafael Leao denies links with PSG. I've never thought of leaving AC Milan. No way. I want to make history here. This is a very, very PR kind of talks, because the brother was waiting for a team to call. Chelsea, apparently. Chelsea went for Modric. PSG are going for, Zaha on free, and they are moving to another direction. And he signed another contract with Milan. What do you expect him to say? If you ask him a question, he say, this is the club that I always wanted, right? Even knowing that I wanted to leave. So this answer here from Leao is just a PR stuff, but PSG won't spend 175 million release close to get him. He just signed a contract just like a few weeks ago. So this is just a PR situation. All right, Mahrez. What's going on with our brother from Algeria? Mahrez, any Saudi side keen on signing Mahrez, got clear message from Manchester City. Important fee will be requested. So if you want to buy him, you need to spend a lot of money. He's not going on free. That is the message from Manchester City. Nothing final or advanced yet. Hey, my brother Torbs, thank you so much. Nice to see you. So, Saudi Al Halil, interest in Mahrez confirmed and concrete as they want to sign the Algerian star. But Manchester City have not been approached yet at this stage. Manchester City will require a consistent fee for him. So Mahrez, not playing the final, I think he might be feeling very, very bad, Even if you win the Champions League, but you didn't play that final, it just makes you feel bad. The previous final before that he played, he missed a very good opportunity the last minute that went. Wow. I was afraid when Mahrez took that shot. This time he didn't play in the final. But he already won I don't know how many Premier Leagues with City, 4 or 5, won the FA Cup, Carabao Cups 3 times. I think he might be thinking about his future now. If at City you are getting 150k a week and Saudi are offering you 300 or 400k a week, he might be thinking, let me go there. It's a Muslim country. I love it over there. Let me just go get the money. So this is something to follow and to keep an eye open on. Tob said that imagine if Chelsea paid for Leao instead of Modric. Yeah. Only the future would tell us if we made the right or the wrong decision. Modric is going to cost definitely less money than Leao. I wanted Leao to begin with you because I didn't even think about Modric. I never did any kind of research on him. I always see him on Instagram with, some crazy moves. And when he was linked with Arsenal and putting Arsenal pictures every single day on Instagram, I was like, I don't care about this guy. He already signed for Arsenal. I never paid attention to that brother. No. The day that I started paying attention is the day Fabrizio Romano said the Chelsea board flew to Turkey. Right now they are in negotiation and they're gonna fly back to London with Mikhailo Modric. I'm like, this is getting serious. So the same day that he signed for Chelsea is the same day that I started paying attention to him and I started looking for something positive to say about him because I never really knew him. Back then I was just pushing, get Leao. But when Chelsea signed somebody, I forget about everything. I support the guy. So at the moment I will be supporting Mikhailo Modric, hoping that it will explode under Mauricio Pochettino, who is a very good coach. So yeah, I'm not gonna regret or anything at the moment, unless if in couple seasons from now and you just confirm that he's a flop or something. But at the moment, he's 22 years old. We started rebuilding the team, or we're gonna start rebuilding the entire team. Last season, I'm not gonna blame everything on him. He came in January. He missed a lot of chances, even one-on-ones and all that. Yeah, we know that, but everybody was poor. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and support him at least for 2 more seasons under a proper coach and see what is going to happen. And there is no guarantee also that Leao was going to be, perfect at Chelsea Football Club. He was going to have his time, So we have just to support our players when they are struggling. So see you in couple seasons from now before comparing Leao and Mikhailo Modric. Okay. I continue to read some headlines here before I go and focus on like one topic and then go to the next. Real Lodi agent Pablo Miranda, okay. His return to Brazil is almost impossible now. He wants to continue in Europe, he told Globo. Nottingham Forest remain interested but not easy deal. Benfica also among clubs informed. Why they are sending him back? So they took him on loan with option to buy or something? That is going to be interesting. Lodi also was, I think that this guy came from Atleti, right? He played for Atleti. Okay, never mind. FC Bayern always knew that Declan Rice wanted to continue in England. Tuchel is a big fan, but a deal was never close to being completed with Bayern. Arsenal working on their official bid to get Rice. Arsenal are really determined to get Declan Rice. I think Arsenal are acting now like big boys. They are finally acting like a big club because they know you can't just develop and trust the process. At some point, you're going to have to buy some key element to get you over the line. And Declan Rice is going to take them to the next level. You like him or not, let's wait and see what's going to happen. So I think they are making a great decision here. They are paying about 100 million. People are going to say it's expensive, but listen, Chelsea paid 120 million on Enzo Fernandez. And for a proven Premier League player like Declan Rice, who got more skills than Enzo, he's a leader, he's a captain, he's versatile, he's tall, he's powerful. This guy can do pretty much everything. So that makes sense that they're gonna ask about the same price, you know. So I don't think it's expensive at all. 100 million. It's not that they're gonna pay one time. No, they're gonna pay in 5 years. So I think they are making probably the greatest decision ever. No, not that. All right. So Bayern Munich were interested, but they also knew that they can't afford to pay 100 million. Come on. Have you seen them spend that kind of money on a player? No, they tried to negotiate free deals or somebody who got like 2 years left on his contract. They're going to talk to him in advance and say, don't sign a contract. We're going to sign you on cheap or on free. Lewandowski, they signed him on free. He refused to sign a new deal with Dortmund. So many dodgy dealings there because everybody's dream in Germany is to play for Bayern. So you just don't understand how they get these players that cheap. But they are doing their homework behind the closed door, telling the player, hey, we want you, but now we can't afford to pay 100 million. If only 1 year left on your contract, we can get you for 30 million. Or you just run out your contract, we're going to give you a big sign-on fee, and we're going to give you a long contract, and you should be fine. So Bayern Munich, if people really investigate what's going on, it's going to be awful. Kovacic, we all know that he's joining Manchester City. He agreed personal terms. Now it's between Chelsea and Manchester City to agree on the transfer fee. And this guy, Kovacic, is somebody that will prove people wrong. He will show that Pep Guardiola is a very good coach. Not only manager, he's a coach because he knows exactly how he's going to use him. If he chooses Kovacic to go and replace somebody like Gundogan who who can shoot from distance, who can shoot whatever angle it is. He knows what he's going to do with Kovacic. And you will see him improve. He's 29, almost 30 years old. A little bit like too late to learn new tricks, but Pep Guardiola is somebody who transforms players. You know, John Stones playing in the midfield now, and it looks like he's been playing there for 10 years. So he knows. You will be surprised how many assists Kovacic is going to have and how many goals he's going to score for Manchester City. And then you're going to understand that Chelsea, they don't coach. They don't know how to coach players. They just buy players hoping that they can do good. If they don't do good, they get rid of them. There is no plan, no long-term plan, no coaching, no improvement, no nothing. People just plateaued at Chelsea, you know. So Kovacic, listen, I'm not angry that Chelsea are gonna lose Kovacic because we wanted a different kind of midfield at Chelsea. We needed a revolution. And Kovacic is gonna be good in a team that works already very good. But in a bad team, in a building team like Chelsea, and then he's not going to take you to the next level, but he's going to just fit in a system that works already good. You know, him and Jorginho the same. They are not bad players. They have a lot of limit. There are so many things that they can't do, but under a proper coach and in a system that works together for years, he's going to just fit there just like a glove. Bam. You will see Kovacic in another level. But me crying, oh, we lost the Jorginho Kovacic. No. Goodbye. Thank you so much for the memories. All right. Romelu Lukaku. This one is a huge one. So Big Rom and Chelsea. Inter and Chelsea will meet to discuss blah blah blah. And according to some report that I just read somewhere, they already met like today, and it looks like they are not willing to pay 7 million loan fee again. They don't want to pay that money. They are looking to sign him literally on free. And on top of that, they are asking for 60 million on Onana. They also want Trevor Chalobah and also Kalidou Koulibaly. So it will be interesting to see how this is going to work out. And also Saudi want him, Lukaku. So at least we have options. At least he's not coming to Chelsea. He doesn't want to come. So we will find solution somewhere. All right. So I'm going to just stop here reading headlines. If you haven't followed me yet on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and all the good stuff, you can follow me now. Green Turf. I follow people back, by the way, when you follow me. And let's try to grow the community. All right. Thank you so much. Anyways, don't forget that I am here for the people. That's why the link is always provided for everybody to call, but you are not forced or obligated to call. I'm just reminding you that you can call if you have time. If you don't have time, just click on that like button, subscribe to the channel, and keep listening. That's it. Or you have a question, you can just ask, and we're gonna try to answer. So I usually the debate is gonna go to the sense of the people. Like if people wanna talk about a particular topic, I switch to that topic, but because people are not asking questions and they are not calling, I'm gonna direct debate to the way I want, you know. So let's see what is trending. Declan Rice, Qatari, Vlahovic, Boeli, Kylian Mbappe, Deadpool 3, Austin, Sheikh Yassim, which he's gonna be the new owner, the new Manchester United owner, right? Sheikh Yassim. So let me go here. Let me go and talk and check on the Manchester United news here. Sheikh Yassim. Last night actually it was trending in my location. It was trending that, you know, the offer is successful and he's gonna be the new owner, but it wasn't official at all. So still waiting who's gonna win it, who's gonna win and buy Manchester United. They need to do it now because the transfer window opens officially tomorrow, right? Today is the 13th. Okay. So many people said last night the Qatari were like the preferred bid. They had the preferred bid, but the share I think increased, something like that, and people were really speculating last night that, oh my goodness, this is happening, and it's here we go and all that. But today, no, nothing really happened. And people have been saying that Kylian Mbappe to Manchester United makes sense. It doesn't make sense that you leave another Qatari club to join another Qatari club. They are the same people. So you're sick and tired of dealing with Qatar and you're joining Qatar. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense for Manchester United fans because that's what they want to hear. They want to hear big names, Neymar and Mbappe, but if you look at it closely, it doesn't make any sense. The only destination here is going to be Real Madrid, in my opinion. A destination that makes sense is Real Madrid. And I think Mbappe knows already what club he's going to join. So this news here last night was not true, or it's still some details to be sorted out. Mr. Sok Hang, he said, for him, not for me, okay? For him, for Mr. Sok, he said, he's still in doubt of Pochettino. We always said he's a coach. He can improve players. But we already said the same when we appointed Porra. Nobody is improved. So let's see. Well, you can't judge somebody without giving him a chance. And Porra got a lot of issues that people don't wanna talk about, you know. It's not that black or white. Oh, he came here and he didn't improve anybody. He didn't have a preseason. He had 12 players injured. He went to Abu Dhabi in January, right, with a bunch of academy products. Armando Broja got injured there with ACL injuries, and the season was over. So if you are objective and you try to take that biased opinion away from you, you will see that guy, probably he wasn't really the Chelsea quality manager, but there are circumstances that you have to give some credit to him. when you don't have Reece James, you don't have Chile, you don't have N'Golo Kante, you don't have Broja, you don't have Aubameyang, you don't have Sterling at some point, you don't have Pulisic, you don't have Fofana, you don't have, I can go on and on and on. Even if you are a genius like Pep Guardiola, you're not going to do anything. And you just got the team like for a few months. And you have this kind of conditions. My friend, let's be honest with ourselves. He had the worst injuries ever. It didn't help with buying 1,000 players in January and put them there. Okay, you improve them. How long it takes to improve a player? It doesn't just take 1 month or two days and then you see improvement. You didn't see it, but it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So Porra is gone, and that's why I am asking for Poch to be given a chance and not judged based on few bad results. Building a team is not that easy. It's not that black or white just because you spent 600 million, boom, 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 you have to improve people. Improvement, you can see improvement sometimes after 1 year or 2 years, and you see some improvement on a player. It just doesn't happen that way. It's just like you go to a gym, you are like 300 pounds and you expect just to lose weight all of a sudden and become skinny and have 6-pack the same day. My brother, it could take years. So you have to be fair with everybody here, okay? It's not that easy the way you try to make it sound. Okay, Mr. Aliu Diabo Cisse said that, hello guys, Chelsea fans. How are you guys doing? Jerry say, hi guys. I'm asking, where have we reached with Caicedo? Caicedo still not reached yet, really, not advanced. I haven't seen anything advanced so far. You just have to keep an eye open. I think Chelsea are focused now on selling, getting some people out of the door before buying, because we have so many players to sell and we have the financial fair play watching on us, and we have to sell before June the 30th. That's why people are working to get rid of Lukaku and and other guys, Mason Mount, so many of them. So I think we might hear more when we sell, but at the moment, just the intention to buy him. And don't be surprised if Arsenal hijack the deal. They are going for Declan Rice. They say, we don't care, 100 million, boom, boom, take it. And they have 200 million budget plus sales. So if they sell, they can have even more than 300 million in the bank to spare. So Arsenal are getting serious. They are not that team that used to always count on academy, develop players and don't win anything. I think they're gonna start winning. And winning, sometimes you need to buy a very established player to gel with the youngsters that you have. So I don't know. Moises Caicedo, we have to wait and see. Let's go. Cisse is asking for, I want to see Kylian Mbappe, Chelsea Football Club. That is a dream. It's not realistic. Let's not be deluded here. Let's not kid ourselves. The conditions at Chelsea at the moment are not right for Mbappe. A very young team. We don't even have a team. We have a bunch of kids and expensive players that we bought here and there. We haven't even made a team yet. How you expect somebody like Mbappe to come to Chelsea to do what in a project that might take 2, 3, 4 years before even he start producing anything? And on top of that, Chelsea are not even in the Champions League. Yeah, there's no way even you can dream about this unless if something crazy happen. But I don't see it happening. And do really Chelsea need Mbappe? You bring Mbappe, you bring a lot of baggage. You bring a lot of egos, a lot of bad attitude. Everybody need to work for him. He's the boss. He decides. Do you think that Chelsea in this moment that we are building a team, you think that Chelsea really needs somebody like Mbappe? And there are so many people who can play in a Mbappe role. Mbappe is not like a number 9. He's a winger slash an inverted wingers slash false 9, in that free role there. We have so many of them that can do the Mbappe role. Nkunku is going to do the Mbappe role. Mudryk is going to do the Mbappe role. Sterling is going to do the Mbappe role. It's just like too many players in the one position. We are looking for a proper goal scorer, number 9, proper old school number 9 at Chelsea. It's not going to happen, but it's good to dream, It's good to dream. Only Manchester City, according to Mr. Sock, that can afford Mbappe. They have money, winning team, have space for his position, and he can play his favorite left-hand side with a target man in Haaland. Yeah, that makes sense. The question is, do you think that Mbappe is going to accept to play with Haaland in the same team? It's just like Messi and Ronaldo. Mbappe is Mbappe because of Haaland. Haaland is Haaland because of Mbappe. They compare them. They have to keep some kind of fight between them so they can push each other to the limit. You go there, and all the penalties are taken by Haaland. Okay? Mbappe would like to have penalties. Mbappe will love to have all the light shine on him. I'm the guy. I'm the boss here. Do you think that Haaland is going to accept the same position? No. So realistically, in terms of money, in terms of position, what you just say, it makes sense. But in terms of personal egos, it doesn't make sense. But who knows? They might just take their egos away and play in the same team. Or one day they might play the same team in Real Madrid. Who knows? Anything can happen in football. And can you imagine Mbappe playing with Haaland? How many goals they're going to score? Oh my goodness. That is going to be something illegal, right? I just don't get what you're saying here. Even even Chelsea can buy Mbappe. It's our offload determined. I just don't get what you're saying here. Basically, we can afford, well, depending on what you call, we can buy. We can't buy at the moment. We have to sell, and we have the financial fair play watching at us. We can't do it. And also the conditions that I just told you of, no Champions League, a team that is a project. So if people think that next season is the season that everything is going to be fixed and we're going to start winning, think again. We must be very lucky to win even a trophy or to finish top 4. People just don't realize how hard it is to build a team from scratches. It's a zero, like nothing. 19 out of 23 players that won the Champions League are out of the door. All of them gone. We don't have a base. We don't have a foundation. We have zero. Like, this is a brand new team that we are building here. No character, no captain, no leaders, no nothing. And you expect, because we have money and we have Mudryk and we can spend 120 million on Enzo, and then all of a sudden we're gonna win. You don't know football, my friends. Probably go back and play FIFA, You don't understand how hard it is. How hard it took Chelsea to build that core of John Terry, Lampard, and Didier Drogba and Ballack and all that. It takes time, years and years And that's why you see no team in the world will buy 20 players. You have to be Chelsea or you have to be Nottingham Forest to do that craziness. And you see in the result that buying is not the solution because you keep on losing. The more you're buying, the more you're losing. You have to focus on now making a team, creating chemistry, learning a new system, new pattern of play and all that. It takes time. People don't get it. Daniel is asking what is Chelsea doing to get a new striker. I don't know. We're not even talking about a striker at the moment. We were linked with Lautaro Martinez, who is not really a striker. He's a second striker / number 10 / inverted wingers and stuff. But he's not really what Chelsea need. That brother is just like Raheem Sterling. He will have 10 chances and score only 1 goal, and people go crazy because you win the game. But that guy is just like Hard Attack FC. Don't even try. If you're looking for a number 9, he's not a number 9. Nkunku is going to do even better than Lautaro Martinez. So we've been linked with Chelsea, and in that position, been really quiet so far. In the last few days, been quiet. Probably we're going to just hope and pray that Armando Broja comes back stronger, Or otherwise we're going to be playing Kai Havertz in the wrong position and then blame him for not scoring. It's a Chelsea thing. You don't address where the problem is, but you just want to find the scapegoat. You want to find somebody to blame. But I don't think you should blame Kai Havertz. He's not the number 9. He's not the number 10. He's something else. You need a very good number 9 to play with. All right. So we are done here with Manchester United. We have to wait and see what's going to happen for the takeover. So it's going to be interesting to see. Austin here hasn't really updated anything here. He's somebody who won't just jump by the floor. He just wait the last minute. When he says something, it's final. So, very, very interesting. Okay. So people, if you wanna call and you wanna be part of the show, you can. If you have time, of course. You don't have to apologize to anybody or say, "Oh, next time." No, don't worry about it. Next time, if you see me and you have time, good. You call. No problem. Don't worry about anything. I'm just reminding people that it's a call-in show, just in case you forgot. Inter have reached a full agreement to extend Stefan de Vrij contract until 2025. The deal set to be signed. Okay. Right, that is extension, not a new player. They want Chalobah, they want Koulibaly, and that's it. So I don't have any more questions here. I'm gonna just go freestyle and talk about anything on social media. Let me check on Chelsea if they have anything to talk about. Yeah, the silky German scored last night for his country, Mr. Kai Havertz. Nothing really from Chelsea here. We have Cowell and Mark Way, Cobham product, Cobham graduate that were called in the national team, England national team. Tells you how Cobham been good for years. I know Chelsea fans online don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear any kind of praise toward English players and Cobham, but you can't change the truth. The truth is the truth. You have to say it. Here we go again. The stream is giving me some issues, so if you see me frozen, for a few seconds, don't worry, don't leave, don't disconnect. I will be back. It's just technology is not my problem. So you see me frozen for a little while, you have to wait, okay? Don't leave. All right. So let me go to Nizer Kinsella and see what he been saying about everything pretty much. Okay, Bashir Humphreys in demand after impressive loan as Chelsea first with decision. Yeah, so Humphrey is a kid from the academy. He went on loan. He showed people what he can do. Now everybody wants him. So let's wait. Chelsea need to sell. I don't know how much it's gonna cost, but looks like Chelsea are trying to sell everybody from the academy to make up their mistakes that they made, spending 300 million last summer for people that are not doing anything in the team. Okay, and Nizer Kinsella also here reported about James Maddison, Newcastle, and also Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea been, asking questions, been monitoring the situation. It doesn't mean that they're gonna buy him. Like I said, we need to sell. So James Maddison, I won't mind if he comes to Chelsea, but it's unlikely in my opinion because he has a chance to play the Champions League with Newcastle United and probably get more money over there. So, but you never know. You never know what could happen, in the market. Brighton are expected to put another bid for Chelsea defender Levi Cowell. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Brighton need to forget about this. I think they are trying to play the card of Caicedo to try to get Levi. But I would never ever sell Levi or make any kind of swap deals. Or no, there is no even negotiation on that. Sell Koulibaly, keep Levi, Badiashile is going to be fine after that injury. And we have Fofana, Thiago Silva is going to help them grow. Listen, not even discussion. If they don't want to sell us Caicedo, you keep your player, but don't touch Levi. Don't even try. They know it. They're going to buy him for 40 million. And a couple seasons from now, come and sell Chelsea the same player for 150 million. Believe me. Now we have a coach, who can develop people. Give him the youngsters like Levi where he can mold him and make him world class. Okay, let's go to another headlines from Chelsea. He didn't make the price, but Hakim Ziyech has been the subject of an approach from Saudi. Yeah, Lukaku, Aubameyang, Mendy, all those brothers want it by Saudi. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. Okay. So people, I'm still here for 15 minutes or so because I came back here just because of people. I thought that people were going to call or they're gonna ask questions. I'm here just to give people opportunity to talk, to be honest with you. Otherwise, I was going to do something else or make videos and post it. But when I'm live, I want it to be different than other live streams. I want people really to talk instead of me talking. You know what I mean? So I'm still here probably for 15 more minutes or less than that, depend on what kind of reaction I'm getting from people. So Lukaku. All right, let's move on and see what Matlo is saying. And I'm talking about Chelsea more here because nobody is asking questions about other teams. So Matlo, what are you saying, brother? What you saying? Martin Mac series back. He's just promoting his podcast or whatever. He hasn't said anything special apart from Mikhailo Mudryk is considered to play for Euros under 21s with his country. I saw many people saying that is going to be a good idea, because he hasn't played a lot of football since the war in Ukraine. They had to move to Turkey for training camp, and Chelsea went to buy him in the training camp in January. He didn't have any preseason and all that. I understand that he need to play, but I also want him to have a proper preseason conditioning under Mauricio Pochettino so he can have that place on his own. I want him to cement that place like nobody's going to take this place away from me. So missing the preseason with the team is going to be damaging for him. I want him to go on preseason, impress the manager, and then start every single game next season. And you will see how he's going to improve. But many people have been saying, let him go play for his country so he can have playing time. What if he got injured? If he got injured and then you are in trouble again. We paid a lot of money on this guy. He need to play at Chelsea. So I'm not going to buy into the idea of him going with his country. Well, we're going to lose some of our players with those tournaments. We just, U20s just happened. That was the World Cup, right? World Cup U20s. Now it's going to be Euros U21s. So we don't know what the FIFA, UEFA, and whatever. They always come up with some kind of tournament all the time. Like, why can't they give a break to players to go on holiday? The same players, they just finish the Champions League. Next week, there are international games with their national teams. What the hell is going on here? All the time, the same players, and you ask yourself why they are getting injured all the time. Okay, let me read some more comment here. Santos, we're still on. I want to give all of them like a chance to show what they can do in preseason with Pochettino. So Santos and Casadei, they did very, very good in the World Cup, the U20 World Cup. Casadei, the player of the tournament, the top scorer in the tournament. So I think he's ready for Chelsea. You have to give them a preseason and decide after that. Dream of Kylian Mbappe, Chelsea Football Club, if you get a very good team. Mbappe is not coming to Chelsea, bro. Just forget about it. It's good to talk about it, but let's be realistic, right? Let's be realistic here. Pochettino might just make his own Mbappe at Chelsea. Why not? You can turn somebody like Chukwuemeka to Mbappe. Who knows? We have a lot of ballers from the academy that you can give a chance. Chelsea don't develop anybody. They don't give the kid a chance, only blaming them all the time. You know, Mbappe came to Chelsea Football Club. We rejected Mbappe, right? Everybody knows about it. Oh, he wasn't good enough. Oh, he couldn't defend him. He's like, forget about it. I'm going to freaking Monaco. You know? So we always want people want when somebody else put some work and patience and then develop somebody, we want to go and spend crazy money. But we have so many Mbappes and Messis and Ronaldos that we killed because of lack of opportunities. You know? So Matlow here, there's nothing here. Let's go and check on some other. Check on some other account. Cheers. Okay. Chelsea had interest the first year. This is according to Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea had interest in Mbappe, but no more than that. Having interest on somebody doesn't mean that you're going to buy him or you're going to fight. You just keep an eye open and say, well, if we have favorable conditions to sign this guy, we might go for him. It doesn't mean anything. Monitoring, checking, it means nothing. Scouting means nothing. So Chelsea had interest 1 year ago to be informed, just information on Kylian Mbappe situation. But the feeling around Chelsea this summer is that they do not intend to do crazy kind of thing. That is Fabrizio Romano. He said, right now we are not there. We don't want to do any crazy stuff. So forget about it. Kalidou Koulibaly, just a reminder here that he got proposals from Inter to go back to Syria and from Saudi, where he can have a crazy, ridiculous amount of money. So it's up to him to decide. If he decides to stay at Chelsea, that is up to him because he still has 4 years left on his contract, 300K a week. Life is good for this brother. So he doesn't have to rush anything, but I'm just praying that he can leave so we can free a little bit of wage and then we can afford to develop some other players like Levi or give a chance to Chaluba or something. I don't know. We have to do something different because Koulibaly, it hasn't worked for him in the Premier League. I'm not giving up on him, but because I wanted him like 7 years ago. Probably he came a little bit late. He's 31, almost 32 years old. So, yeah, probably for us to keep some respect on him, just let him go. Because if the second season, it doesn't work out for him, I think Chelsea fans are going to start booing and start making theories and narrative. He didn't ask anybody to come to Chelsea. You went for him. You went to beg for him. And he got lucky and got a contract of his life. You don't blame him for getting 300K a week. He knows how to negotiate his contract. So Chelsea fans are going to blame him as if he was the problem or, or he's supposed to be the solution to everything at Chelsea. No, he's not entirely the problem. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for the first season, just like anybody else. But if we have an opportunity to get him out of the door, do it. Get the money and run. Yeah, so this one is about Moises Caicedo and Declan Rice. Arsenal are getting closer and closer to signing Declan Rice. And Chelsea are monitoring the situation and they would like to sign Moises Caicedo, but don't write Arsenal off yet. They might get Declan Rice and also Moises Caicedo. This could happen because they have a budget, they have a team that's been together for 5 years already. They're just looking for key element so they can win something. And they are in the Champions League. You know, they are in the Champions League. So, tells you everything you want to know. Arsenal are way ahead of Chelsea in terms of football. All right, what else here? Pice said, Onana, according to Tom Brody, Chelsea want a goalkeeper highly skilled in distribution. Onana is high on the list of target. Magnan also there. The club monitoring Raya and Melie. I don't want, I don't know. I don't make decisions. So let me not say this. There is really nothing here to report. Huh? Let's go to... Chelsea Dodgers. Because he always gets news from everywhere and put on his page, so we don't have to switch pages from one to another one. He's not a source, but he does a good job of getting news from all over and put on his page. So it said here, Inter Milan are willing to pay. Are willing? Oh no, not willing. So they don't want to pay 7 million on loan, having already successfully encouraged him to forego half of his 325k a week. This brother is in a ridiculous amount of money, man. I don't know how Chelsea managed to handle this kind of contract last summer to Aubameyang, Lukaku, Raheem Sterling, Koulibaly. It's crazy, and we are paying the price now because on the pitch they are not productive and nobody want them. Everybody want to lowball us. So the saving grace here is gonna be Saudi, or just make a deal with Lukaku, let him go as a free agent, pay him a certain amount of money instead of paying him his entire contract. Chelsea, man. And now we have to sell even our best youngsters from the academy just so we can we can correct the mistakes that we made on these guys here. Crazy, crazy, crazy Chelsea. Okay, this is from Santi. Mr. Santi here said, Mike Magnan was approached by Chelsea, but he's not interested in joining them. All right. Probably because they are not in the Champions League. They are struggling, and he knows that it's going to take time for them to rebuild that team. But it's okay. You don't want to come to Chelsea. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm getting some technical issues here. If you see me disconnect for like a few seconds, you bear with me and you wait. I'll be back. If I'm frozen or something, it just doesn't depend on me. So Saudi are coming to save Chelsea. I already made a video on the Green Turf YouTube channel. I gave you more details. Saudi want Edouard Mendy, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Hakim Ziyech, Romelu Lukaku, and even more. So if those players say yes, they are going to Saudi, and then we can get some money. So fingers crossed they say yes, because if they don't want to move, and then you're going to have to pay them money. You have to find a solution. So we have to wait and see what's going to happen. Anyways, people, I said 15 minutes and only 2 minutes to go to my 15 minutes. I'm going to have to leave soon, in 2 minutes from now. If you don't follow me on social media, what are you waiting for? This is my page here on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever it is. Green Turf, just the way you see on the screen. Let's follow each other. I always follow people back, by the way. And keep watching some videos on the Green Turf YouTube channel, GFC channel, and other channels. Put your notification on. I might be back tomorrow. I have to go earlier because, like I said, I'm here for the people. I came here just to give people opportunity to talk. So when people don't talk, they don't ask questions, they don't call, it discouraged me. You know, like so what am I doing here if people are not interested? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to leave. I'll be back tomorrow at some point. I don't know when. Put your notification on, and then I will encourage you to call and have your say instead of me talking to myself. You know what I mean? And also don't forget to like, because the more you like, the more people are gonna discover this channel, and the more we're gonna stay here for a long time. You know what I mean? So God bless you, everybody, and I'll see you next time.